Good morning, my name is Gracie Opulenta and I'm all about eccentric and opulent lifestyle. You can find out a lot more about me on gracieopulenta.com. Thank you very much for your castor oil views and your comments. Today I'm going to talk about castor oil and frankincense. Like and subscribe because that has now promoted me on my YouTube. Thank you very much. If you want to hear more about castor oil, if you want to hear more about sunflower oil, olive oil, I'm surrounded by 10,000 olive trees here in Tuscany, then like and subscribe. Now, frankincense, at the moment I'm suffering mold infection. I'm waiting for a lab result. I had a big growth on my tongue. It's been terrible. It's been a terrible 8 months. I've ignored it. Don't ignore growths. Don't ignore anything in your body. I thought it was a menopause thing. I thought I was biting my tongue with my teeth. So today I'm going to talk about castor oil, and one of its benefits is it's a lymphatic drainage. So for the healing of my tongue, which is really, really bad, it's sore, it's swollen, I have been placing some drops of frankincense into the castor oil, maybe 6 drops, and I have been putting it on my whole face and in my earlobes, across my chest, under my arms. That's what you do when you want to drain lymphatically. And if you watch my other videos, I've been saying when you buy castor oil, make sure you put it immediately in a glass bottle. If it's not sold, if it's sold in a plastic bottle, put it in a glass bottle. I choose something nice because castor oil is a healing for me, and I want gorgeous feng shui. So this is Toddy in Umbria, and it's normally where you put olive oil in it, but I'm putting my castor oil. So what I want to do is highlight how and why I'm using a combination of frankincense and castor oil for my lymphatic drainage. And it's also brilliant for your skin, apparently. So today I'm talking about frankincense. This one I was given, and I'm mixing it with my castor oil. Make sure castor oil, when you buy it, if it comes in a plastic bottle, that you immediately put in a glass bottle. It's better for it. I just want to also talk about what I'm wearing today. I feel like wearing this. I haven't worn it for a long time. My stuff's been in storage for 4 years, so it's great to tap into my hidden gems. Again, I'm experiencing a massive trauma. I think this is, apart from a cesarean, which I do put castor oil on as well, the cut. This is the most traumatic health scare I've had in my life. Got a big growth on my tongue. I suffered a mold infection, sewage from a pipe in an Airbnb in Tuscany. Been sleeping near the bed for 5 weeks, went into my brain, into my body. I fixed it just using natural oils and chestnut oil. And then November of last year, woke up a tiny little growth. I thought, ooh. And it just grew and grew and grew until I couldn't ignore it. Don't ignore growths, and don't ignore anything in your health. Had it cut out 2 weeks ago. Absolutely painful. It was a huge cut. And now I'm waiting for the lab results. I'm a Christian. I pray all the time. And in the meantime, I'm doing whatever I can to heal it as fast as I can. And I find castor oil and mixing it with about 6 drops of frankincense, or it's olibanum. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that well. Now I'm using this one at the moment. So that's fantastic. Now what you do, remember, if your castor oil is sold in plastic bottle, transfer it into a small bottle. I have this as my travel bottle because I travel a lot. If you want to know about Southeast Asia, Koh Samui, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Tuscany, Greece, Australia, check out on my blog, gracieopulenta.com. You can find out a lot on my travels, even Airbnb tips. So what you do, not too much, like index thighs, rub it, and then watch. I do this simultaneously, obviously not with the necklace. I do it like this, between these two. Yeah, I do that as well. I put it on my lips, like that. And then this is all the lymph nodes. I do this. Now the trauma's here on the right side. Interesting enough, I've got a swollen ankle. So there's clearly something going on. I do it here as well. Now I did this 4 days ago as well, but I'm doing it twice, 2, 3, 4 times a day. Went into, after about 10 minutes, a coughing fit, dry raging. So it was really impacting. Detoxing. I can only say that if you can get your hands on a trampoline, which I'm getting, fantastic for lymphatic drainage. Perimenopause, you're really, really swollen. Inflammation is another thing that I have. Trampoline. And fantastic. I found that brilliant for the inner core because perimenopause, I'm finding I'm going to the toilet more, another symptom. I'm like, oh my goodness, can't sleep. All these, especially if you're working and going to work and commuting, will impact your life. Never forget when someone said, Gracie, when you turn 50, it all goes downhill. And I thought, oh, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I have to say, in the last year, just turned 53, I've had a terrible year in my health, but it's been these mold infections. So mold, one step towards cancer, it's killing me. This has been horrendous. Air conditionings, don't sleep under dripping air conditionings in Airbnb, especially in Southeast Asia or around Europe. Maintain it every month. Clean the filters. I know I have rentals, ironically enough, leaking pipe, leaking aircon. She said, oh, it's okay. Absolutely not. I had an infection 15 years ago from Bali, leaking aircon. It's dangerous. And I think this could be as a result over the years. Last 4 years up until now, I've been renting Airbnbs. Horrendous here in Italy. Check out in Airbnbs some of the worst experiences of Airbnb. And again, anything leaking, any mold, Italian homes, and I'm in a beautiful Tuscan home, look out for mold and get out of there. This one has just been completely restored. My rental was very, very judged on the mold. So new roof, new insulation, newly painted, no antique furnitures. Had to get rid of all. They'd get rid of it all because that's where mold is held. If I saw any dampness, all new bathrooms. Bathrooms notorious for mold. So as a result, I've got a big growth on my tongue. They cut it out. I was absolutely shocked at the size of the cut and still waiting for that lab result. And I can only pray to the Christian God, and I can only tell, faith, you can read all those scriptures, but I'm living it. So back to the castor oil, back to the frankincense, mixing it with the castor oil. Do this here, put it across your chest and under, and under. I'm going to This is not a practical bottle for castor oil, by the way, but I just love the bottle and I loved Toddy. And I make sure castor oil will stain your tiles. Do it in your bathroom. Do it where you've got some ceramic. Don't do it with carpet. And I'm just doing this as well. This is all lymph. Yeah, lymph across the chest as well, which I've done already. With the excess, you can put on your face frankincense and beautiful. Just to remember, castor oil. Okay, I've done enough, but I just remember, have a look at my videos. It should really be thick. A very sort of musty, burnt smell. If it smells like peanut oil, ditch it. Last video is all on about that. Not an expert. And I have read a report in 2019, dating back, that the source is India. People like anything, including the Italians with olive oil, they tamper with it. So that's why when it's not sealed properly, don't use it. Especially if it's smelling. I find the common fake smell is peanut oil, or they've blended it, and if it's dripping like olive oil, dripping like water, it's not, it's been tampered with. So, a few drops of frankincense, Terradotta. I also have that brand, essential oils, find that's good. Like and subscribe. I've been promoted on YouTube, took me a year. And so there it is, perimenopause. This, the healing of the tongue, it's swollen, my face was swollen. It's a brilliant detox. I mean, for 4 days, I am coughing fit. It was bad. I'm like, what's going on? And now I'm still doing it, but I find it's a lot less. And the other way that you can identify if you have issues with mould, I'm instant. Dishwasher, coughing fit. A cupboard, coughing fit. Mine here in Europe, you have to put in your own kitchen, so I've just put in a brand new IKEA sage green kitchen. Have a look at that. Have a look at IKEA bamboo kitchen. I've put in one in my other house in Southeast Asia. So, mould identification. You'll go into a coughing fit, you'll dry reach, and then you'll know there's something seriously up. Take it from first hand. Don't ignore it. This growth on my tongue, I thought I was biting my tongue. If it lasts any more than 2 weeks, go and see a doctor. 8 months. Terrible. Suffered from dengue fever. So castor oil's good for that. Good for inflammation. Perimenopause, inflammation, very common. So massage it under the balls of your feet. And frankincense is spiritual to me as well. So while I'm sleeping, I'm burning it as well, you know. I can try all these until the results come. I've got to do all I can. First thing I'm having for breakfast, lemon tea. Good for digestion. So there it is. For me, any trauma in the body, few drops of frankincense and castor oil. Drain the lymphatic behind the ears like this. Across here, under the arms, all lymphatic drainage. If you can get access to a trampoline, brilliant. I've got inflammation on the right ankle, which is the right side. It's all related. So I massage into that, under the balls of my feet. And the other thing, when I was very sick of the mould infection, I did cut onions, put them under the ball of my feet, socks, and I slept with it. Oh, the headache, again, another brilliant detox. Salt, water, rinsing my mouth, because all my mouth is swollen, infected, the gums. And to all the Christians out there, the Alpha, the Ego, the beginning and the end. Jesus got whipped 39 times, all in the name of healing. Crazy opulence ain't going nowhere, I can tell you that. Got things to do. Have a great day. And if you're feeling low, wear bling bling and wear orange.